Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your Day 2 severe weather outlook. We have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses northern Georgia, southeastern Tennessee, northwestern South Carolina, parts of North Carolina, most of Virginia, parts of West Virginia, east central Ohio, Washington, D.C., all of Maryland, pretty much all of Pennsylvania, almost all of Pennsylvania, including my area. I think I mentioned all of Delaware, all of New Jersey, most of New York State, including New York City and Long Island, most of Connecticut, most of Massachusetts, southern half of Vermont, and southwest New Hampshire. Cities in tomorrow's slate include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Washington, D.C. There are two marginals for tomorrow, one covering southeastern New Mexico, parts of Texas, southern Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana. The second marginal tomorrow covers southeastern North Carolina, most of South Carolina, parts of Georgia, northeastern Alabama, parts of Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, far southwestern Virginia, parts of West Virginia, parts of Ohio, extreme northwestern Pennsylvania, parts of New York State, as well as the extreme eastern part of Long Island, northern half of Vermont, northern and western Maine, most of New Hampshire, parts of Massachusetts, eastern Connecticut, and all of Rhode Island. Cities in tomorrow's marginals include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Cleveland, Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia, and Arlington, Texas. Going to tomorrow's tornado threat, there are two areas where we have 2% tornado risk areas for tomorrow, one covering a tiny bit of the panhandle of West Virginia, eastern Virginia, Washington, D.C., most of Maryland, all of Delaware, west central and southwestern New Jersey, and parts of Pennsylvania, including my area. The second 2% tornado risk tomorrow covers north central New York, northern Vermont, far north central New Hampshire, and northwestern Maine. The 2% tornado risk areas tomorrow include Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Norfolk, Virginia, and Chesapeake, Virginia. Going to tomorrow's wind threat, there is a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow, covering extreme northeastern North Carolina, eastern half of Virginia, a tiny bit of the panhandle of West Virginia, Washington, D.C., most of Maryland, all of Delaware, much of eastern Pennsylvania, including my area, all of New Jersey, southeastern New York, including New York City and western part of Long Island, and far southwestern Connecticut. The 30% wind risk area tomorrow includes New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Virginia Beach, Virginia. There is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow, covering north central Georgia, northwestern South Carolina, eastern Tennessee, much of North Carolina, western half of Virginia, parts of West Virginia, the Maryland Panhandle, east central Ohio, the northwestern half of Pennsylvania, parts of New York State, central Long Island, western half of most of Connecticut, most of Massachusetts, southern half of Vermont, and southwest New Hampshire. Okay? The 15% wind risk area tomorrow includes Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Greensboro, North Carolina, and Durham, North Carolina. There are two areas where we have 5% wind risk areas for tomorrow, one covering south central and southeastern New Mexico, parts of Texas, southern Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana. The second 5% tomorrow covers southeastern North Carolina, most of South Carolina, parts of Georgia, northeastern Alabama, parts of Tennessee, southeastern Kentucky, far southwestern Virginia, parts of West Virginia, parts of Ohio, far northwestern Pennsylvania, parts of New York State, including the far eastern part of Long Island, northern half of Vermont, most of New Hampshire, parts of Maine, parts of Massachusetts, and all of Rhode Island. The 5%... Really? Come on. What do you have to do in the moment outlook video? Oh, what are you doing? Seriously. The 5% wind risk areas tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Boston, Massachusetts, Cleveland, Ohio, and Atlanta, Georgia. And now for tomorrow's hail threat. There are two areas where we have 5% hail risk areas for tomorrow. One covering southern New Mexico and west central Texas, and another covering parts of Virginia, a little bit of the panhandle of West Virginia, Washington, D.C., most of Maryland, all of Delaware, parts of Pennsylvania, including my area, and most of New Jersey. The 5% hail risk areas tomorrow include Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia, and Arlington, Virginia. Okay? In summary, scattered severe thunderstorms capable of damaging wind gusts are expected across the mid-Atlantic vicinity Sunday afternoon and evening. Additional strong to severe storms are expected across the upper Ohio Valley and lower Great Lakes area. So, that's your day 2 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in affected areas tomorrow. Stay safe in affected areas tomorrow. Whether you're in the slight or the marginal, since you never know what slight and marginals can pull off. Take today to prepare for tomorrow, and I'll go over all of this again in tomorrow's Day 1 Severe Weather Outlook video. Take care.